we're gonna try this format. Hello, everybody. My name is Eson56. I'm one of the co-generals here within S.O.R. This is just going to be a straight raw recording. It may not be the most professional thing in the world, but I think it's going to be the easiest way to get what we're trying to do through the system. I hope that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but that's okay. But a little bit more about me. I've been running S.O.R for about 7 years, and we are mainly a Halo clan, but we're a very well organized Halo clan that's always trying to push the boundaries of what is a modern Halo clan experience. So, with that question constantly in the back of our minds, we needed to do something to really make us stand out among the other groups within our community, and that is with our friend Tango. So Tango is a incredibly innovative AI, more of a Discord bot than an AI, honestly. In lore, we call him an AI, but for all intents and purposes, this is a Discord bot that takes events outside of Discord. So think of maybe a Halo big team battle with another clan, or maybe you're an armor group and you're doing an operation, or it's a training, or maybe you're a GTA gang and you're doing a heist prep. It takes these outside of Discord events and requires users to use slash commands to make logs. So many communities have these. So you would do a nice slash command here. And then based on parameters that the user sets, it will track these and allow the users to go through a progression system. So if you're trying to have your clan members, if you're a clan leader and you want your clan members to go through the ranking structure that you set and you don't want to track it manually, this is what Tango does. So these guys here, for example, with this external against this other group here, all have gotten credit towards their next promotion. And this all gets tracked in the back end with Tango. In this video, we're going to go over all the features at a very high level on what it can do for you and your organization. And then in a few days, we're going to be releasing a how to set up video because the setup process is quite extensive. But once it is set up, you will find that it is extremely intuitive, very fast, and modern. There is no other Discord bot like this outside of any community. We tried looking for one and we couldn't find one, so we did the next best thing and we developed it. So let's dive into some of its features. Firstly, before we dive in, I should note that Tango, at this time of recording, is still in development, so some things may change. However, we are really big into user feedback, so there will be links in the description to help you find support areas and areas to give feedback because we're all about user feedback and implementing this the best way for every kind of Halo clan or just a general gaming clan. You know, if you're in another group, another game, you know, we'd be more than happy for you to use Tango. So anyway, let's dive into this, right? So earlier I was talking about that the log event command is here. So everything you see here, this title, this host, participants, duration, winner, these are all fields that you're easily able to customize as the clan leader. So if you wanted to have like 2 teams or 3 team participants, you could do that with the bot. If you wanted to add additional parameters, like maybe there's the MVP of the game, you can have that listed as well. These are all things that you would do in the setup process, but I just want to show you how easy it is to log an event. So first off, you just do /log event here, and it comes up right here, and you start filling in the parameters as you would for any other Discord / commands. Let's just say it was Dumblenuts here, and then it was the host, and then let's just say, you know, these members were a part of the log. And then for the duration, you can put whatever you like with this formatting, and then the title of the event. So maybe these guys were playing I don't know, PTB, since we keep going on PTB. There are some other parameters as well, and these have all been added. And I should stress that everything we see here is customizable per the clan, like per guild, per server. These parameters that you see here, these options, are all customizable to fit a specific clan's needs. So anyway, once you hit enter, the bot will output an event like this. As you can see, we had a leadership meeting just a little while ago. And it allows the log to be logged. So in the back end, what's going on is that it's taking this information and it's applying credit to us. So I just got one, one XP. These guys all got 1 XP towards this meeting, and that's the logging event tool. Members are also very easily able to check their progress towards their next rank. So if we check this channel out, which is our, where our commands usually get sent channel, you can see that members here, this member here in particular, he has to do 21 more events. Again, these requirements to get to his next rank are all customizable. So if we wanted to come in here and we wanted to change the requirements for Captain 1 to be, like, let's just say we want to change this to, 80 recruitments, this would update live. So that would be the new requirement for this rank, from getting from this rank of Lieutenant 4 to Captain 1. Again, I know I like to stress, this is all customizable per the bot. So if you didn't like how the way this looks, it doesn't fit your aesthetic, or maybe that doesn't fit your specific progression theme, then you can change this. It's totally customizable. Here we're seeing the fact that this member has 50 extra hostings. We do a lot of hosting here in our organization. Um, you can set it so when you get promoted that there's a certain percentage that gets cut from that, or that there's no rollover. So the amount of customization and options is immense. And we'll dive more into that in our setup video. We can even pull up some more specific stats. So since we've been using the bot for a long time, we actually have the full power of this to actually look at things. So let's just use this member here, Pixel, for example. We can even dive deeper into a member's history within the organization. So let's just say his total activity within our clan, which is S.O.R for this example. And as you can see, in a moment of seconds, we get a bunch of information. So in total, this member has been a part of 2 weeks, 1 day, and 15 hours worth of activity. So this is all about that duration parameter that we saw here in the event logs. So it takes all of the event logs, all of the recruitment logs, and all of the different kind of activities you have in your organizations. It adds them all up, and then it outputs this as a big calculation. It also adds them all up as well. So we wanted to see how dedicated a member was in your organization. You can easily pull these statistics up. Easily, without going and searching and going through all this paperwork. Maybe you have a Google Sheets. Maybe you have, like, some type of other organizational system that keep track of your members, since many clans have a role play aspect to it. Or maybe you have a training program that moderators have to go through, and they have a certain amount of hours, a certain amount of trainings they have to do. This bot tracks it automatically. So it's super exciting. And you can see that at these lower ranks, we don't require recruitments to be done, so it only shows events. Pretty neat. Let's continue showing off some of the check user command options here with Pixel. You can see if we wanted to see their, like, this week's events, like what kind of events has this particular member been a part of, we can actually see. So he's actually been working a lot. He's done 8 hours. Oh my God, it's like a full-time job over here. But it also gives us links to where these events have been logged. So let's just say what he did on Monday. Let's go see the event he was in. Looks like he was a part of a big clan meeting that happened, which is very nice to see. So it's very nice. It allows you to figure out, like, if members are active or not, and see where people are putting their most time. It allows the clan leaders to have a lot more of an understanding of their clan as a whole. So again, super powerful stuff. And I'm not trying to show every command here, but to see, elusive fears. So show this as a link. So we can even show, match history for particular Halo Infinite players. I believe this will work. It may not work live because it's still working. I think that was the worst command to show at a recording. I could edit it out, but we're doing this raw. Oh, there it is. Took a little second to load, but that's okay. You can see that it will show some awesome stats if you have them linked with Halo Grunt API. Again, this is a Halo Infinite only feature, but just really cool stuff. But let's just show stuff that, in case you're not in the Halo community, that you would be interested to see. So let me show off, promotion history. So this will give us some promotion history based on the member. So we can see that he was promoted from Captain 2 to Captain 3 on the 18th of November, which is great. So as we can see, that was a few weeks ago. So he hasn't been promoted in a bit. So yeah, so this is quick information that you can quickly access for yourselves. Let's jump into more of the admin commands. That you could need. So first of all, you can set inactivity thresholds. So if you want to see if members are inactive per your standards, I know Discord has a purge command, but that doesn't really help. So if members aren't doing a certain set amount of like events or they're not active at all, not doing anything, you can actually generate an active member list based off some parameters, like how they have they been active, inactive for the past, 5, 6, 7, 3 days, or how many hours do they need for each of those days to be to put up in this list. So I can confidently say that all these members here have below 3 hours of activity this week. So for example, let's use Phantom here because the bot knows that he has less than 3 hours of activity. It will show up on this list. So let's type in Phantom. Let's do the check user, and we'll see that he has 2 hours, not three. So in our particular group, everybody needs to have 3 hours a week. So he has 2 days until the fix this and get up to 3 hours. We're not really that up the bum about this number, but this is good in case we wanted to do an active member purge. It gives us this quick information without spending hours going through every single log and checking every single member, because S.O.R, our particular organization, is a big group, and even for medium and smaller groups, no one likes doing the paperwork. Anywho, let's head back to some of those admin commands I was talking about that only we get to see. So we got the inactive members, which is great. We also have a feature that are for LOA. So if members have to step away from your gaming organization, your clan, for a set period of time, maybe for life, maybe finals are coming up, maybe there's a family emergency, Tango will also do leave of absences. So this is a great way to make sure people are going on LOA, and when they go on LOA, they will get you can assign them a special role. So you can see Panda here, he's got on our TS level LOA role. So this is a command, this is a role that gets assigned to people who go on LOA. And then the day before, so in this case on Wednesday, Panda will get a DM from the bot Tango telling him, hey, you need to either renew your LOA or you're getting off of LOA. You can even set the bot so if he's actually in an event this week, so if he decides to join an event, um, it will also take him out of LOA because he's supposed to be on leave of absence. He's not supposed to be playing Halo. So, but if he goes into an event, it will take him off, or you can toggle it on or off. Totally, so many cool options um, that you will be able to customize. So this basically lists all the people who are currently on LOA, and we can see all the reasons for them as well. So we can see that, grandmother's in hospice, which is very unfortunate. I don't know why I picked that one out of all of them. But this person started a new job, still no Xbox yet. So we can see all these and when they will be back and the dates. So that's really nice as well. Um, yeah, let's continue looking at the list options here. We can see all the levels. So the levels kind of basically mean all of the ranks. So you can see these are all the requirements. So that was a lot at the same time. But basically what this saying, what this is outputting is that we have 56 currently members who are at the rank of Cadet 2. And to get promoted to Cadet 3, you need to do 2 events. So that's what this is saying. And once you do 2 events, you get promoted to Cadet 3. So this is a nice little overview. And I know I feel like I'm a dead horse or beating a dead horse saying this, but this is all customizable. You can add your own roles here. Maybe you don't use Cadet. Maybe you're a UNSC clan. So this is E1, E2, E3, E4. NCOs are down here. Maybe you're a banished group. So these are the banished ranks. Or maybe you're an armor group, and this is private first class. I don't know the ranks of the other, but you get my point. These are all customizable, and it's not something you inherit with the bot. This is something you set up before you start really going ham. So you can see as you go down the ranking structure, the events go up. The requirements for the events go up. So, and then these are our leadership ranks, which is why they look so crazy, because when in our particular structure up in the higher leadership, we need to vote each other to move up the ranking structure. The bot doesn't do that, so that's a particular special use case. But moving on, we can look at the weights. So this is an optional thing that you can add on, but if you wanted your particular activity to weigh more, depending on it is, you can do that. So in the Halo clan community, there are so many different kinds of events. There are 4v4s, there's Blitz, there's custom games, exfils. These are all different activities that members can do. And if you want to prioritize your group to do one or more thing by offering it to be more rewarding, you can do that. So in this case, all external events in S.O.R weigh 4 times the minimum, which is 1. So instead of getting 1 XP for playing a custom game, you're going to get 4 XP. So you're going to get a lot more progress towards your next promotion by doing a external event than playing in a custom game. So these are big clan meetings or matchmaking. Picture taking is 1, but raids are 3. So it allows people to move up the ranks and prioritize the events they want to go to, or the clan leaders can push a certain kind of event. Like we want all of our members to attend our big clan meeting every 2 weeks. So everyone who attends that gets 9 times the multiplier, which is 9 XP, and that's a huge thing for a lot of people to get that. Again, all customizable. Pretty freaking neat if you ask me. So let's continue on with the list. We have overdue promotion. So members need to get automatically promoted in S.O.R. You can actually toggle on a button to auto promote people at certain ranks. So if you don't want to promote, like if we didn't want this guy here, Cadet 2, Chaotic Cynic, if we don't want him to be, if we have to go in and manually promote him, we could say that the second he reaches Cadet 2, he just automatically gets promoted to Cadet 3. That's something that we could do. Or you as the clan leader listening to this recording. But in S.O.R, we'd like to promote them, manually. And how do we do that? How do we promote people? So the bot does this. So it also tracks promotions. So you have to use the /promote to promote people, and you give a reason. So in this case, we promoted William from Warrant Officer 2 to Warrant Officer 3. And we gave a nice note. So he attended the open accounts meeting and did 3 hours. I guess that was enough for a promotion. I kind of sus, but I believe this member. It also gets be approved by the same person. In this case, you can see it gets approved by different people. So this member here was getting promoted, and it was submitted by somebody else and got approved by another member. So people can suggest promotions, but they don't get approved yet. Another neat feature here is that the bot will automatically remove the old role. So in this case, it was Cadet 3, and add the new one, and also change the nickname. So if you have custom nicknames in your server to signifying custom ranks, the bot will be able to identify the nickname that needs to be changed, and change it without altering the other part of the nickname. That's kind of funny. I said alternating, and that's alternating right there. How funny is that? So super cool. And then all this stuff gets logged and tracked. And if somebody reaches the max requirements and needs to get a promotion, it will show up in this command here, along with the other list pending promotions as well. I want to pivot to our website now. The website is really cool. Again, like I said earlier, a lot of the things you're seeing here, this is all temp, so this like how this looks might change, but the functionality will be there. So like most bots, like Me6, Dino, another general purpose bot, and many other like Unbeliever bots, these bots have websites that you can directly control the bot from a website, and it affects it in your server. Tango is no different. It also has a UI. So I wanted to bring you through the process of first logging in with your account. So obviously you would log in with your Discord account. This is my Discord account. And I just want to highlight a few things. This is the only thing that we're accessing from you is like to access your username, which is just your name on Discord, which everyone has access to already, your avatar and your banner, and to know what servers you're in. This way we can connect you to the right portal and make sure you're editing your server if you have admin access to the server. So that's one thing. And a lot of, if this was malicious in any way, it would be asking for more access to your account, but that's not the purpose of this bot. So in case anyone had any fears on that, that is mitigated, and we're not asking for that. We're good. Anyway, let's authorize, and let's jump right in. So anyway, when you log in to the website, you will see that there is nothing going on here just yet. That's because you have to go to the bottom left-hand corner, and you got to select the server. So these are all the servers that I have admin perms in. So these are all my servers, or the servers that Tango is a part of, I should note. And then once you select the server here, like Soldier's Retribution, and you hit dashboard, you can see a lot of information comes right at you. And this is really cool. So up here on the top right, you can actually change the day. And this is a really good, flash overview of how your community is doing. So we can see an hour ago, There was a blue matchmaking event that had 11 participants. That's awesome. That happened an hour ago. You can see recent promotions here. You can see the most interaction, top community, just some fun statistics about your organization and how they're using the bot. You can see in the last week we've had 146 unique people be participated in events, which is amazing to see. Um, so yeah, but there's more options. Let's go through the list, right? So we have variants. So variants is our types of activities. So maybe you might have trainings, maybe you might have externals, and these are all different kind of after action reports that you have. And it's as easy as writing them down in here and start making them. Again, we'll go into this process in the setup video. Um, let's go down to the event. So, all events are base XP. They start at 1. So, if they don't have a weight associated with them, they're always going to be 1 XP. But if you add a weight to them, like when you're doing the log, you will get a multiplier. And you can add the weights, which is super cool, and update the modifier. And you can also add the fields. So, these are the optional fields. If you were paying attention, this is on the quiz later. I'm kidding. Where these were all optional fields, which is super cool that you can require. So see how we make it so it's required? And we go in here, you can change the name, the description of it. What kind of text is it? If is it a number? Is it a list? Is it required? Super cool. And then here's the template. So if your organization has a very unique after action report template that's pinned in the messages, you can put this in here, right? You can edit the template, and you can make it in here so when you do the log event or whatever log tool you want, it will output as the custom template of your after action report. So again, fully customizable, not trying to restrict people in a certain way of doing things. It's totally customizable, which is super super efficient and great. So here are the levels. So yours will look a lot different than ours, but this is our entire ranking system here, and you're able to add new levels by in this dialog box here. I guess we'll go through all this in the setup video. So if I'm going too fast, don't worry. Um, but here, I'm able to select on this rank, Master Warrant Officer here. I can edit it, and if I want to increase the base XP for recruitments, I totally can, just from this little window box and save changes. And earlier I said, we wanted a role to auto promote. We can select individual roles. So maybe your beginner ranks here are going to be automatically promoted. So here, Cadet 2. Maybe at the second everyone hits 2 events, they get auto promoted to Cadet 3. That could be an option you select in your server. Not too sure. Settings here is really fun. So there's a lot of inactivity threshold here in our organization. You need to do 3 hours a week. So people who have under this show up in the inactivity list, which I think we showed earlier. You can enable auto promotions for all the ranks. This is the percent rollover. All this information will be spoken about within the next video. So and yeah, so this looks kind of weird for me because I'm the highest rank in the clan, but you can see that for me, I've spent a total of 237 hours in participated events. Um, that's kind of cool. So that has been just a general overview of the bot. I know this video has probably lasted a little too long, but hopefully you enjoyed. Please feel free to join our support server in the description below for more updates on this. Tango will be going publicly live soon, if not is already. And again, I hope you enjoyed this video. My name has been Eson56, Co-General of the Soldiers of Retribution. And yeah, thank you.